Give me a box.
Arachnovolt just subscribed with Prime. Mick 777 just subscribed with Prime.
I think I get to blame Ascaro for that. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I think we get to blame Ascaro for that. What is this? Yeah. Oh wow, that has an emote too. I was realized not in there. Hang on, let me see the 6-letter word because it was some bullshit glazier. Sound like fucking Frasier, except not. It was very strange. All right, where's the thing? Okay, good. That's open. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I think it'd just be making up shit. I'm not playing Bloodborne tonight. It's too late. I'm only gonna be on for like an hour. Oh my god, this fucking pole sweat. What is this? Are you gonna act up again? Oh my god, I have to reload the fucking pixel chat. How are y'all tonight? I said I'd give y'all a bonus, and then I wound up streaming. Well, not streaming. I wound up doing commentary over on GDQ. That last round was derogatory. That was uncalled for. Yeah, that was a great run. Hey, Ryan. I almost thought this was gonna be just this first stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's super late. I want to watch some trailers though, because I haven't. Okay, so all these game shows happened. All these game shows happened, and I've watched nothing at all. I've watched nothing. Your commentary is so much fun. I fucking love Mass Effect. I think Mass Effect is so good. And I know people are just like, the endings are so bad. They're not that bad. They're just not exactly what you wanted. Especially considering when you think about it from a purely like artistic and editorial perspective, there's not that many directions you can really go once you have across 3 games, saved the world twice, died, been brought back from the dead, have all these decisions carry over through your games where you literally have the fate of entire species in your hand, or some of your decisions is what leads to people in your party straight up permanently fucking dying and shit. I just don't know how it happened when the game first came out that everyone was like, oh yeah, all the choices didn't matter. And I'm like, yeah? So you shot Rex on Vermeer and he came back in 3? Is that a thing that happened? Oh, it's not. Okay. Oh, so you romanced Liara and romanced her again in 2? Oh, right, you couldn't do that. That's not a thing that happened. Oh, you romanced Jacob in 2 and you romanced him in 3? Yeah, because you can do that. That's not a thing that happened. Oh, you never recruited Rex? So who the fuck are you talking to in 3? All your decisions carry through your entire game. It's just when you get to the end of Mass Effect 3, you have the option of side with synthetics, side with organics, or like try to make the 2 coexist. And people are like, that's crappy. And I'm like, I mean, that was the thesis of the overwhelming majority of the game. I'm just not sure what you were looking for. Well, actually, let me take that back. I know exactly what they were looking for. They were looking for the ending where everybody wins and you get to save the world a 3rd time and everyone says, oh my gosh, Shepard, you're so cool and your dick is so big and we all love you and we are going to leave you to be the hero of the ages while you just go have sex with Liara every night. That's the ending that they wanted. And they didn't get that, so that meant it was bad. Also, though, I didn't get a chance to play Andromeda. I'm subscribing to the camp of it wasn't that bad, people are just mean. I will hold forever. When people would say, well, the ending of 3 felt boring because it was just the same thing but color-coded differently. And I was like, huh, that's weird. Because they did the same thing in 2 where the ending differences were, did you do the loyalty mission? If yes, they live. If no, they die. That whole final mission is the exact same, though. So how did you manage through 2 where the endings were the same unless you did a loyalty mission, but now 3 is a problem where the endings are the same even though you did all this other stuff? I realized that I really was built to be a researcher because I've been a menace in these types of conversations for like 15 years straight. It is amazing how many people crumble and falter at a singular why question. Why does this one bother you and this one doesn't? What's the differences here? And that was before we had the meme of HR saying this is the same picture. I saw someone do a run where they got the worst ending possible for ME2 and it was hilarious. The bad ending of ME2, I have to agree, it's funny as fuck. Because even though it's supposed to be so dramatic and so terrible and so awful, and it's supposed to be like the worst thing ever, there's just a hilarity in letting all of them just get absolutely fucking cooked. And the other side of that is, in some of their cases, they should have still got cooked. Like, loyalty mission be damned. They shouldn't have lived through that. There's only one person's outcome in all of Mass Effect that I staunchly disagree with. And that's Morin. I think it is such bullshit that if you side with Morin and she takes Samara's place in 2, that when you get to 3, Morin auto defaults to dead anyway. I think it's complete trash.
Sylvia's 7 just poured another glass. 7 months.
Sylvia, thank you so much for the 7-month resub. It is greatly appreciated. Can we please do some hype and wiggles in chat? How are you? Did you enjoy Mass Effect 3 earlier? When some people die, it's tragic. When everyone else dies, it's hilarious because Shepard looks completely incompetent. Yes. Shepard out here with that same Chris Redfield energy. I said what the fuck I said. I said what the fuck I said. I said what the fuck I said. You can send me to Capcom. Clip it and send it to Capcom creators. Hey, she said Chris Redfield is incompetent. Correct. Correct. Have you seen that man at work? Almost all of his people get just criminally fucked up or killed. But yeah, Morinth is the only one that I disagree with staunchly. Because, like, legitimately, here's the thing you have to understand. And these are major spoilers if you never played it, but nonetheless, we're going to get into them. If you play Mass Effect 2 and you find out about the story of Samara, you have a choice. You either side with Samara or you side with Morinth. Morinth is Samara's daughter. Samara has become a Jessicar with the explicit end goal to keep her 3 kids, who are Araknashi or something like that, I forget what it is, in check. And her way of keeping them in check is to just keep them in solitude away from the rest of the world. Literally just rob them of entire livelihoods. R.Yakshi, thank you. And, you know, Morinth is like, this is bullshit. Oh, hey, it's Adam.
Adam47513 just poured another glass. 7 months.
You've reached the choking down wintergreen flavored Tums level of old, and I hate it here. I hate that for you. I've hit the level of old where I have to be thinking about fiber maxing at all times. I can't wait to go back to my doctor's office in 6 months for them to look at me and go, yep, nothing's changed. Sweet. You've been a moderator for 5 years. I've been streaming for 9. Not you coming for me in fiber. Listen, this is why I got my That's It bars. I need those to live, fam. As someone who has IBS, I have to start fiber maxing myself. Stay regulated, nerd. Shut up, Lambert. So yeah, you have to choose between Samara and Morinth. And when you're younger, you choose Samara because her boobies are nice. When you're older and smarter, you choose Morinth because Samara is a shitty fucking mom. And then when you get to 3, by default, no matter what you do in the story, Morinth dies. She becomes a fucking, We just saw them in the fucking third game. She becomes a banshee. Morinth gets turned into a banshee. I'm like, what the fuck did I save her for then? You could at least gave me a story where she had like a change of heart and she didn't do like bad shit anymore. No, you turned her into a banshee after I let her kill her shitty fucking mom. That's weird. Meanwhile, if you save her shitty fucking mom, she's seen going to the sanctuary where the Ardat Yakshi are to quote unquote save her kids. And it's like, you could have let your kids have a full life. Why did it take the world ending for you to realize that forcing your kids to live in a fucking box is a bad idea? Yes, Unico. When I was younger, I fell for the Samara fucking boobies. And when I did, my legendary playthrough, oh, I hate that bitch. I fucking can't stand her. She's awful. She's actually awful. Why on earth did it take her that long to learn when she could have learned that earlier? Because she wanted to be the right person, that's all. It was just such a... Ooh, the Morinth situation does piss me off. But the rest of the game, well, all the endings look the same. They did the same thing in Tune, you never noticed it. Well, none of my choices matter. It does, because literally, as someone who is Team Space Boyfriend, quite literally, your choices with him in 1 help determine his praxis in 2, and then his praxis in 2 is directly impacted by your engagements throughout the entire game, and then his choices in 3 are are impacted by your decisions from 1 and 2. It's the big reason why whenever people want to do the weird ass fucking discourse being like, you shouldn't like him, he's a fucking cop. I don't know what you want me to tell you about the fact that yes, he started off as a cop, he started off in C-Sec, then in the second game he was a renegade, he was murdering motherfuckers who were actually bad people, he was murdering sex traffickers. And in the third game it's dealer's choice. Like, you literally can walk him off the fucking talk of, hey, I want to be a Spectre. Spoiler alert, everyone in the fucking game is a cop. You're a super cop. Liara is a scientist cop. Samara is an actual super cop. Please be quiet. And mind you, he does that whether or not you encourage him to be more of a cowboy cop or not in the first game. So, like, what are we doing here? Discoursing for the sake of it. Discoursing because we need to hear our voice. We ain't heard it in 30 seconds, so that means we gotta keep talking. Just discoursing. Now, that's what I call discoursing. Derogatory. I've got to that point where I literally, if you're just a discourse bot, I don't care anymore. Literally and respectfully shut the fuck up. Does that not equal him going to Archer's ME2? No. Oh, I know what you mean. The poor discourse. The Scarl, please. Nobody gives a fuck about this discourse except for you. Okay? No one. What is this? Oh. I should play the Phantom X. I know it's a gacha game, but I want to try it. I want a gacha game that doesn't, like, bleed me dry. Because when I played Genshin Impact, I was very... What are the levels? You have a minnow, a dolphin, and a whale. I was never a whale. I think I was a dolphin. I don't have the chops to be a dolphin anymore, though. Because when I worked at Crystal... Oh, I can say this out loud. When I worked at Crystal, I made 94. Yo. Gaming money was wild. But also, I still was miserable as shit. So I gladly took a pay cut. And my mentals are much better. Who would have fucking thought? Oh, I'm not on the right thing. There we go. Oh, kittens. No, I left Crystal in December. I got ahead of whatever fucking mess they doing right now. I left them in December. Because I was burnt out, I was tired. I felt like no matter what I tried to do, I was always fighting to do my baseline fucking job. No, I left. And then they had layoffs in March. And I am willing to bet good money if I did not quit by December, I would have been in that wave of layoffs. I am almost willing to guarantee that I would have been in that wave of layoffs. Because I had somehow managed to survive 3 prior to that. Well, it wasn't somehow. I was also the cheapest person on payroll, so it was beneficial to keep me because I didn't cost a lot. But yeah, like, I left in December, and I've been much happier, much healthier. I am much more focused in lyric class. I've started Pilates class. Squishy and Meerkat are waiting for me to do artwork for them for their wedding. Like, and I actually have focus on everything that I'm working on. I mean, at Crystal, I cannot stress enough I was fucking miserable. Hey, JD! Hi! How are you? We're watching trailers tonight because I usually start stream at 6:30, but I went to go do commentary on GDQ. Because I did commentary with you on Sunday, and then I did more commentary tonight. Oh, you know, hold up, what's wrong with those, JD? Hey! Hey! So yeah, like, it was miserable. And I found out that at Summer Games Fest, they had a demo, and I was like, wow, y'all did the thing that I said we should do for a year, and people liked it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that the gamers who haven't had a game from you in 9 years would want a demo of the game that you said that you're making? That's so weird. That's such a wild concept. Do y'all know that I fought to get a fucking demo out for almost a year straight and was told by a man who has more credentials than me, TM, that it was irrational, it wasn't part of the pipeline, and it wasn't going to happen? Then they laid him off. And then Summer Games Fest, they had a demo. I wonder what changed. Besides your staff. Grind, just almost everything that I proposed in my tenure that I was told was an unreasonable ask has happened since my departure. And I am not interested in any conversations around, well, we just couldn't say anything. It is not my problem that at y'all's big age and your big status and your big fucking company, like nomenclature and whatnot, that you don't know how to communicate. That is not my issue. If it was coming down the line, that's all you had to fucking say. But instead, I was told I was being unreasonable. Well, one of us is employed. I will always be pro demo because I'm sick of waiting on streamers and new outlets help me for my opinion when let me play a piece of the game so I can draw my own conclusions. And Lambert, here's the thing too, right? I'm of the firm belief as someone who does gaming history and now can say that they were a former game dev and I left that shit because AAA gaming, ass. Like I can't work back there. There's a few companies that you could coerce me, but like AAA gaming in the West especially, pass. I hate the conversation around demos because all it lets me know is that y'all do not have demos as part of your project pipeline. That's all that is. You have never put a demo in your project pipeline, and therefore the idea of doing a demo makes you feel icky and weird because, oh, we can't afford to do that. And thank you, Sin. Yeah, we can't afford to do that. Oh, because you didn't plan on doing that. I've been saying demos need to come back for some years. And a lot of people are just like, oh, well, but then how are the companies going to make their money? Counterpoint. The way you make the money is you make a demo to say, hey, try our game. Do you like it? Wishlist it. Do you like it? Maybe tell your friends. Do you like it? Here's the date that it comes out. What do you think Steam Next Fest exists for? Humor me, please. What do you think is the core value of putting your demo out during Steam Next Fest? Speak clearly into the microphone when you answer. And if you don't like it, here's a way to send us reports and feedback. Why don't you like it? Spoilers, if you say this game is ass and that's it, that's not actionable. I can't use that. Sorry. Into the bin. Like, yeah, it's just, there's a lot of hemming and hawing. There's a lot of just, oh, we don't want to because it's extra work. But if you made a pipeline that actually accounts for the workers that you actually need, the employees and pay that you actually need, and then the actual milestones that you want out there that should include things like a demo, this should be a non-fucking issue. And we see some AAA companies are going back to demos because it's actually really nice to be able to say, huh, I don't know if I want Pragmata. It looks like it's going to be just another sci-fi third-person shooter. And they said, well, here, try this demo and see if you like it. Pragmata fucks, by the way. Like... Broke people will still spend money. Broke people, hang on, let's go ahead and get into that real fast. Broke people will spend the most money. Broke people got the least amount of money, and we will be the first ones in queue to spend it. I hate when motherfuckers coming around with all these dollars and ducats and stuff, be out here talking about how they have all these opinions and don't be giving a fuck about anything that's actually going on. I don't really give a fuck about what Joe Schmo in Tech Bro California has to say on this topic. A, because your opinion sucks. B, because you play Call of Duty and that's it. And C, you don't even pay full price for Call of Duty. I know you put it on your wish list and you wait till it's $10. Who do you think you're fooling? Who do you think you're fooling? And then to Lambert's point, even having content creators play your stuff, having content creators play it is a huge power play and it's a great marketing strategy. However, you also have to be careful with what kind of content creators you're working with. Because not everyone is like me where I'll play it and I'll yap the entire time. I'll tell you things I like, I'll tell you things I don't like. I will actively take time to go around and be like, I want to break stuff. I want to see what all is busted. I want to see if I can actually time this out and make it into like a challenge. I will do all those extra steps and shit. Versus like, you know, some of these motherfuckers who just get on stream and don't even fucking read their chat. Now, MP, why you come for this grown man like that? Why you come for him like that? If I'm allowed to toot my own horn for a second, the game I'm working on has a demo right now, even though we're not targeting consoles, because it's just being able to point people to it's incredibly useful. Yeah, this is a demo that exists. This is a demo that exists that you can play. Oh, are you putting this on consoles? Not yet, but here's a demo so you can know what's coming to consoles. And I hate people who ask things like that, and then when you say, no, it's not on console, they'll be like, oh, well, then I don't give a fuck about this. Yes, Game Pack. Yes, you can. Please do not be like some choice people who decide that because a person has a large view count, that means they're a good candidate, because you learn very quickly that's not true. Also, it is shown statistically and from a data standpoint, your best creators to work with are medium creators. Because their communities are more invested in the individual and the things that are happening and what they're talking about than these people who have a CCB of 8, 9, 1,000, 2,000, all that jazz. When you're in a chat that has a CCB of 2,000, do you understand that that chat is moving like 20 miles, or not 20 miles, 2,000 miles a minute? There's nothing of value you get to see in there. And you have to hope that the person talking actually is like a good talker. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, shit. Hey, Moz, can you go ahead and snooze my ad? I don't think I can. My ad snoozers are cooked. Thank you. Let's get into one of these demos. Let's get into one of these trailers. Because I legitimately have seen everyone talking about things and stuff. I need to know what y'all are getting into. And I have the ones... I've hand-selected the ones that I want. I'll be real with you. I've hand-selected the ones that I want. Now, what in the fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch is this? Hold on a second. And there's going to be a little bit of a gap, but that's fine. That's not the worst thing. So I've hand-selected some that I wanted to look at because... I don't even remember what I just clicked. Son of a bee sting. What is this? I think this is Crossworlds. Yes, I need to see about the year 2 Crossworlds crossover because it sounds like it's ridiculous. So let's get into this. I can count the huge streamers I actually enjoy and how they interact with chat on one hand and still have like 4 fingers left. Yeah. Oh no, is there no volume? Oh, it's just low. No, I know it's wrong. Pause! Stop! You have to unmute the site. It's gonna be loud, y'all, so maybe turn down your shit. There we go. Oh, my son is 35. I love it. I love it. But yes, we need to know who's in here. So I knew about TMNT. That's gonna be gas. Hold on, freeze frame, stop. Did they put that man in glasses? Is that the updated version of Johnny? Hang on. Hold on. They have the updated one of him. Oh my god, look at this fucking nerd. Look at this fucking dweeb right here. You dweeb. If one of y'all in BAF hop in this motherfucking car, I'm making fun of you every race. I don't give a fuck if you first.
Let's do it.
It almost makes me like Battletoads. Okay, Avatar is wild. Because what do you mean? I'm just gonna get on the things. Yes, this is year one. I have all of these for year one. Wait. Year one is Minecraft, SpongeBob, Pac-Man, Mega Man. Wait, so is TMNT and Avatar the closeout of year one? Am I misunderstanding that? Hold on. Is that year one? Is this part of season one? Wait a minute. Because that means I have 2 more packs then. Either this weekend or next weekend, I'm gonna square up on the Nameless Puppet and Liza P. Okay, let me see if I can find you how to save scum on Xbox. Dipping in, about to go to bed, take care. Alright, Cookie, thank you so much. I need clarification. Is this part of season 1? Because I have these 4. And it's interesting because, oh, these are just their third-party ones, though. I was like, why didn't they add in I and Puyo Puyo? Because Sega owns them. Dingus. That is part of year 1. We have One New World. Okay, this is the one that actually fucked me up. What do you fucking mean there's a Godzilla DLC? What does that, chat? What does that mean? What do you mean? We're gonna have a fucking kaiju in a cart. He's gonna have his little feet hanging out the side of it, just like me. Oh no, putting Godzilla on a board. That would be funny. See, this is demonic. Also, I knew about this. I need y'all to understand something deep and spiritual when I heard about this ever so slightly. I cannot imagine the hoops and conversations and contracts they had to go through to get fucking Evangelion in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Mario who? Where's Shampoo? Mario Kart's the better game. Is it?
Nope.
Does your Mario Kart have fucking Evas in it? It doesn't. Eva's just been crossing over with everyone lately. Oh my god. I mean, that's a way. So this is something where I had to come to terms with over at Crystal Dynamics. Licensing to this degree is how you keep IPs alive. Especially if there's nothing else going on with them. They're crossing over with everyone for their anniversary. Did they cross over with Nintendo? Did they cross over with Nintendo somewhere? I should not talk shit. Oh! Was it evil running on the track? Hold on. Because if so, that's dope. I wonder if you'll be able to see all the Evas if you get each of the Eva units. The Eva was running on a track with you. Not like as a playable thing, I don't think. Did you just see it running? I need y'all to understand that I am so excited about Sonic Pico Park. You have no idea. You have no idea. Look at it! Look at it! It's so cute! Especially since Pico Park is a game, is like such a tiny little nugget of a guy. JD, correct me if I'm wrong on this. Wasn't Pico Park made by a couple of dude bros guys in France that was like, what if we just made a small, cute little multiplayer game and it went from there? I just got the Pico Park before the week free version goes away. There's a free one? Hold on, we have to go. Hang on. My people need me. I need to make sure I have that. Please hold. This is very critical. Very important. But also, it's like $3. Yeah, Pico Park is like the epitome of a small guy that is just like a super duper cute game that is fun to play with your friends. And Pico Park deserves more love. When PT mentions my name and I get wrecked by ads, Pico Park Classic is what I want. Let me see what I got here. Cause I got Pico Park. There's orange text. I got Sonic Pico Park, and then there's Pico Park 2. I can get Pico Park 1 and 2 combined for sub $10. So like, which thank you so much for the gift sub to JD Puppy. It cannot save you from ads this time, but it will save you from ads next time. And then they ain't accidentally do shit. They didn't accidentally do shit. Please don't piss me off. Y'all be killing me when you lie about these things. Also, Sonic Pico Park is available for wishlisting. I actually just caught that too. Let me go back because I need to see if season 2 of Crossworlds can be wishlisted. Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Yep. In the library. There's the last festival. So let me check. I don't know if that's all year one. I don't know if Turtles and Avatar count as year one. I'll have to ask in the Discord. Can you already wishlist season 2? I don't think you can. So I have to keep an eye out for it. I'm in so many fucking Sega locations though that if I somehow fuck that up, I am just not good at this. You know what I mean? Accidentally a whole game on Steam? A Scarl, you would. You fucking would. I did it. I finally plat 9 souls. I'm free. What do you mean you're free? Now you gotta go do the boss rush mode. Why you ain't playing boss rush? Also, which ending do you like more? Which ending do you think is a better ending? Because both of those endings are legit. I think they're both really good and really strong endings. But I digress. Oh! More Pico Park! My co-pilot is here to watch Pico Park. Oh. Oh, he's doing so much cool stuff. Look at this little biscuit. Oh my god, Tails, it's so much weight. Wait, what did Knuckles do? Okay, so Sonic can break through walls. Tails carries all of your homies. Knuckles can punch springs, I guess. Wait a minute, what does Amy do then? I don't understand what Amy does! Oh, they have the other little Picos too. And the other Picos can roll! Oh my god, the countdown of all the people having a cross. I'm making that my profile picture. I am making that my hang on, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm doing that right now. Hold on a sec. Nah, go back. I thought that fucking pause sign was gonna stay on and I was gonna be pissed. I'm making that my profile picture. Save. Although it's not going to replace Sally for everything, it is definitely going to replace me in the Sega Discord. So let's see here. Oh my god, I'm so... I'm so bad at being a pizza here.
Howdy Doozies just subscribed with Prime.
Hey Doozies, thank you so much for the 21 months. It is super appreciated. Can we please get some hype in chat for 21 months? Your sub can legally drink. That's deadly information to just type out. Yikes. Okay, so edit profile, edit per server profile. Yes, I am aware that streamer mode is enabled. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Oh my god, it's not going to let me do it while I have streamer mode up because it's actually hateful. I'll have to do it afterwards. This is very cute. This pleases me. Okay. What in the hell is this? Oh, the ads, please. Okay, so we're switching gears a little bit. Did I switch IPs entirely? No, let's stick to Sega for a little bit longer. Let's put everybody together. You're the Capcoms, you're a Capcom, you're a Capcom, and then you're Bandai, and you are Microsoft. So we're gonna come over here. Oh my god, I fucked up. I don't have the Persona 6 trailer up. So let's see how this looks.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
Domino might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
I love that the captions are like in Spanish or something. Oh, he looks much better. Holy shit.
Now where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Look out!
I hate it.
Now then, whatever's going on.
Ooh. Now y'all know how I feel about Persona and their UI decisions.
Now where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like
Okay, we have to get rid of these captions. What's going on here, babes? There we go.
we're someplace totally different. Look out!
Look at the dial. Look at the dial to actually show your indicators and shit. And it's an old school TV dial. That's clever. Oh my god. I would pay good money to live in the brain of the UI designer for Persona right now. I would pay so much money to just live in their brain for, you know what, MP? I just want 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I don't want to be a 3D modeler. I don't want to be a renderer. I want to be in the brain of the UI artist.
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
To wield a persona is to wield direct
Hey, Igor.
control of one's heart.
Brother, it's been like 20 years. You gotta open up your mouth at some point. I'm fearful for your jaw.
And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Ooh.
Those games just subscribed with Prime.
SJ, thank you so much for the Prime resub at 64 months. Can we please get some hype and wiggles in chat? I super duper appreciate you. And 5 years of modding, which is absurd to think about. But thank you so much for helping keep the community safe and bopping bitches when you need to. This is nice. This is nice. This is a straight up callback to things that we saw in Persona 5, because Persona 5, we had that nice little black, red, white, kind of like 90s, almost Lisa Frank style of embroidery and stuff on the actual characters. Same idea here, but now we're going much more towards the heavy saturation and pastel contrast. I think this is lovely. And it also gives a very clear indicator of who are you talking to. I hated it in some of the games when it's like, oh, you need to talk to these people. And it's the one time that like having just lists that don't break out into something like this bothers the fuck out of me. It bothers the fuck out of me. But yeah, And you can tell they went from the Persona 5 route and just kind of blew it up a little bit more. And I actually think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. It's not to say that the other one is a bad execution, but this just feels a lot more intentional. It feels a lot more intentional.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that.
I'm just glad that they made his hair look the way it was supposed to look. Can we please get some W's from Yasuke? Can we get some W's for Yasuke? Just for his hair, to be clear. As a character, complete asshole. He's your bro friend that's trying his best. But man, that best is not great. Another UI element. So look at this. Can y'all see my mouse? You can. The way that the edge of this text box cuts through is a perfect slice to also emulate the TV dial from earlier. We love when our elements do 2-for-1 specials.
I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be?
Chie, my love. That's a Pokeball. Scarl, shut the fuck up. Chie, my love. Chie, my love. Oh! Sweet child.
Good times never
Sweet
seem to
child,
last
Chie.
long, do they?
There's fishing, there's karaoke, there's Marie. Was that all one word?
I'm glad it was you.
What are we doing, baby girl?
Supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last.
So, doozies, I'm going to go ahead and 86 that conversation right now because that right there is the core reason why I am not streaming this game.
Long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky stupid
That is one big ass word.
bully jerk. I can't wait.
So, shall we?
Really?
Because I'm going to be so real.
Don't call
I
me
am
that.
not dealing with the gay or trans discourse around this because everything I've seen of it is a fucking disaster. I'm not doing it. Nope, nope, and more nope. Because I know how my attitude is, and especially at this point, I keep telling people, I turned 40 this year, and that is a threat. If I played this game live, and the chat became a bunch of bubbles about that particular topic, nah, I'm good. Cold take, I still think the Marie romance option is low tier. I mean, that's the same vibes, Lambert, as me saying I think the Anne option in Persona 5 is low tier. I think Anne is low tier in P5. And people just like, oh, it's Anne. And I'm like, yeah. It's the stereotypical blondie McChick that is miraculously Asian and Japanese.
All shadows were originally.
I'd rather you
born
go with
for
Makoto,
humans.
and I don't even like. Makoto
And
irritated
that
me,
means
high key.
Senpai got killed by her other
I
self.
understand her character, and I get it, and I appreciate it for what it is. Oh, Dark Chie, please.
That mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not real?
Everything. Seeing Atlas take everything they learned from Persona 5 and saying, hey dog, we're gonna make these remasters right quick and these remakes, and it's imperative that we take every learning we have from P5 and inject it dead smack into fucking 3 and 4, and I'm so serious. Oh god, I love that for them. And I think the thing that's really fascinating too is that it's iterative. It's iterative because 5 is when we got all that kind of like really cool aesthetic and design and all that stuff. And then seeing them bring back 4 and be like, but what if we did it for 4? And possibly spicy take incoming. The design and UI aesthetics of Persona 5 walked so that the Persona 3 and 4 remakes could fucking run. Because it looks pretty good. I might go as far as saying it kind of looks a little bit better than 5 does. You're fine, doozies. I knew that was something though. I've had this talk even with Paul like ages ago. When I first started getting into what was the discourse around Persona 4, I just made the executive decision right then and there. Because I know, and it's not even necessarily a dig at Wine Cellar proper. That is a dig at people who browse the Twitch directory with nothing better to do then look for streams to go in and be like, I'm gonna shit on this because it's transphobic. Brother, I will ban you. First time chat, you want to start discourse? You can get out. You can get out. It's not a it ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. Because we're here to have fun. I wake up every day black and fucking queer. I don't need to be reminded of this shit all the time.
All right. Which means
Oh, the baton passes are here. The baton passes are here. I said they took their learnings from 5 and I didn't know he was gonna go that far. 4 more? Hold on, what the fuck you mean 4 more? We just stacking them now? Are we stacking them joints? Did that say 4? Am I deluded? Hello?
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not.
4. Anyone who's watched me play Persona many, many years ago on this channel. Fun fact, my first game I ever streamed here was Darkest Dungeon. My second game I streamed on my channel was my platinum run of Persona 5. And note that I said Persona 5, not Persona 5 Royal. I did my platinum run of Persona 5, and then I did my full run of Persona 5 Royal. Y'all already know that the math is mathing. 4? 4? We're stacking like Uno? Okay. Okay.
Running away
Oh,
from
I got
this.
you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
But I have no problem taking down shadows. I'm not running away from this. Well, but I have no problem taking down.
Hey, Sega, I know that I don't talk often, and I know that I'm new here, and I know you're getting to know me as a spicy individual out the box that likes to punch people in the mouth that don't think before they type. I need this as a wallpaper, and this is non-negotiable. Okay? This is non-negotiable. Hey, 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 hi. Hey, glad to see you. Hope you're having a great time listening to me yap about these videos. I am very dangerously serious when I say I need that Chie print that I was just on as a wallpaper. I am not above making this myself, but it would just be nice. It would be nice if it was an official wallpaper. I look forward to your response. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, lovelies. Just for reference, it's this shot right here. It's this shot. Okay? You see this? You see this one? You see this shot? That's the one I'm requesting. Thank you very much.
Shadows. It's over.
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. Then let's team up and catch this jerk.
Oh, not the all-out attack that's circling people. We went from JoJoing to actually advanced JoJo, and I'm sick. I'm actually disgusted. Why her leg like 10 feet long though? Listen, that's just called a dynamic angle. Don't even get me started on the bad legs I done seen today, because brother. We need to make a pit stop though. Persona 6. What we got for that? I know that it's like a green looking stamp. Yeah, we need to make a big pit stop. I have fucked up immensely. We got 1:18. Is it gonna be something that shows me stuff, or what are we? It's kind of got like a little bit of a horror-y vibe to it. These are gravestones. Oh, please don't jump scare me. I'll fucking knock my mic off this goddamn stand. Please don't jump scare me. I jump too easy. Ooh, you got a good point, Diminutive. Wait a minute, let me see this. Okay, I can't see anything there. I can't see anything there. Oh, Snowman, I think you nailed it. Oh, we might be going back to our roots. Oh. Oh. Oh, if they go back to the dark times of Persona 1, 2, 3, when it was still kind of mishmash with Shin Megami Tensei, oh, the girlies might be fucked. Positive. I think we might be going the paranormal investigator route because that's what they did in 2. SJ, that's what they did in 1 and 2. It was much more along the investigative side of things, and it was a lot less of the, hey, you're a high schooler, most of the adults in your world are fucking jerks. You have a day cycle where you make your friendos and you hang out and you have ramen and maybe you play some darts and maybe you do some other stuff and you have all these other points. And then in the night cycles, it was a traditional turn-based RPG. No, that feels like you're actually gonna have to get some noggin juice going. With the gravestones, and then I bet you too that means they're gonna make a cast that's older again. Oh, Lambert, always. If there's an option to square up, we take that. Hold on, Unico, is your emoji Mr. Rossetti? Is that a fucking Mr. Rossetti emoji? I really hope it. Ooh, ooh. They might be pivoting back to some of the 1-2 aesthetic and style. Ooh, ooh. God damn, I don't know what the fuck happened to her, but whoever got her good. They cooked her ass. Baby, you making Peter Griffin look stable. God damn. Sorry. My recommendations are out of control. And before the main character's persona is the Headless Horseman. Yeah, it's time to get into fighting games. It's time to get into fighting games. I seen the fucking thumbnail of this joint and I was like, ooh. Simon Wine. I have seen some of this trailer. When I saw this poster and I was like, oh fuck, are we back? Are we back? Are we back?
Are we talking about your ex?
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, Cielo. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
Whew.
I know. They really weren't kidding about this big.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care what anyone fucking says. This is Sarah. You're not gonna play in my face like this. The only don't you fucking unplug. Hold on a second. My cat's trying to unplug my computer. The only exception I'm making to this is that this is Sarah's kid. That's it. That's it. That's it. You're never convincing me that this is not Sarah or Sarah adjacent. I have not injected all those hours of fucking Virtua Fighter into my brain and body for as long as I did for you to gaslight me and say this isn't Sarah. SJ, stop playing in my face. This is Sarah. This is Sarah. And at the absolute best, it's Sarah's daughter. Don't piss me off.
Being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara. Kill them all.
Oh,
Hey, it's me.
There he is.
Shit.
you ever make a phone call and then get got immediately?
This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
That swing around though is what's up. Brother, I don't think my knees have ever been able to do that. I can just feel the crunching happening. Whew, he's dead. So this begs the question if this is going to be like some type of story world tourish type of hybrid. I don't want to say world tour because that implies that there's like, hey, you got to climb the ranks and you got to do these certain things, blah, 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 blah. I feel like this is going to be part of story beats. It's going to have like it feels like a beat 'em up vibe, and then you'll have the interjections of actual fights where you have to go like best of 3. I could be wrong, but it's the vibe I'm picking up. Unless they're just all cutscenes.
One more move and I'll cut her fucking head off.
All right, just.
She's
take
like
it easy.
12.
That's your.
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
I need y'all to understand something very deep and spiritual in my fucking heart on why I'm so fucking passionate about that Sarah commentary. This is pie. This is fucking pie. And they tell you that it's pie. Hold on, I'm switching to IRL for this. I need you to understand the respect and the fucking anger that I have towards Pi. Pi fucking tormented me as a child. That fucking hat haunts my dreams. I made it a point to kick that fucking hat off every time I saw it. Fuck you, Pi. And she would, when you put her on higher difficulties, Pi is evil. She's hateful. She absolutely demolishes you. She's small. She's nimble. She's good at what she does. I want to box this woman respectfully every fucking chance I can. And I need to be made clear that because this is the first time we're getting her in this type of iteration, there's a non-zero chance that she is aged up. There's a non-zero chance that she is aged up. Because I don't remember how old she was in the old games. I don't remember that. But I know once we got to the Virtua Fighters that had Vanessa in them, she was a little bit older, but she didn't look this old. And that's not me being rude about it. I mean, like, she looks more mature. Mid-20s at best. Yeah. This is Pi. This is Pi. That other one is fucking Sarah. That other one is Sarah, and you're not fucking budging me from that hill. Pi was your main? Hateful. Hateful.
Rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives rolling like dice. Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
That's Pai Chan.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
So Pi being roughly his age is probably in that age range. Yeah. Yeah. Like as soon as she did the pose after clearing the room, I was like, that's my girl. Listen, the pose came up and I was like, they didn't put her back. She's not back. She's not back. And then the way that she let her hair down and stuff too, her hairstyle's completely different as well. Because the Pi in the... Hold on. What the hell are these? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Pai Chan Virtua Fighter. We're gonna cover this. I don't think so.
Star bringing Insekin to the spotlight.
So this is Revo, which is the most recent one, so to speak. Peep her hair. Peep how much younger she looks. I understand it's a different fucking timeline. I understand that this is much younger and all that jazz. But look at her hair. Look at how much younger she looks. Nah, dog. Nah, they are way older. Nah. They're older. They're older and it's not even close. Pai Chan was born in 1975 according to her bio. Can someone spot check for me what year Virtua Fighter Revo came out, please? Just because I have so many tabs up. I have a theory about Cielo. Ooh, the theory crafting begins. I love a good fucking theory craft. Oh my god, you have no idea. But yeah, this is, as someone who is approaching 40, there's something that just inherently triggers in your brain that you hit a certain age and you're like, nah, I don't want all this hair. Her hair and stuff looking away. No, she's older. She's older. It's not even close. 2007, 2000. Oh, yeah. Okay. If they stick to the timeline being accurate, so they said that she was born in 75, that would put her at what, 51? 51? Okay, 51. So if they stuck to the actual timeline, she is a woman of color. She could actually be 51 looking like that. She could be 51 looking like that. I'm just keeping it a stack. Like, I know we said black don't crack, but as my good buddy Bok Choy would say, Asian don't raisin. So, she could be 51 in that shot. But if they did dial it back a little bit, I'd say probably 40s. Because this right here is giving maybe late 20s vibes. But for it to have came out in 2000 and... wait, this is 2025? We raising like suddenly overnight though, JD. I wasn't gonna get into all that. That is not my domain. That's not my purview. I can't speak there. I can't speak there. I'm not Asian. I can only speak for the black people. I probably only measure a birth year relative to the original series of VF1, if that. She's giving, I retired, opened a restaurant, and I'm gonna allow it through. You silly kids have forced me out of retirement to save you from your mistakes energy, and I love it. Correct. Accurate. That's exactly what it's giving, is I don't want to go here anymore, and now you done fucked up. That's exactly what I'm thinking, SJ, is they're going to do the thing where it's like, here is the birth year, but here it is relative to their timeline.
That can fight at any distance with a wide
oh my god, the scissors. The scissor kick!
Her Bokutai technique lowers her stance toward the ground and adds variation
those
to
sound
her
effects.
attacks, allowing you to deal more damage.
I'm half tempted to go grab a Sarah Bryant video.
Typical commands.
Because those sounds with her fucking rising knee, delicioso. So good. So
this
good!
move can be especially effective after blocking an attack.
I'm
If
so
it
excited.
connects-
I think Pie-chan is being played by Michelle No. I have to make sure I spell her last name correctly. Okay, it just says Michelle Yeoh coded. I might. Bear Witch. Yeah, my algorithm's not doing okay. Okay, I think that ends the Sega segment. So now we need to move over to Capcom. Who was it in here? Was it Prez? Or was it By the Light that said we're never going to get a Code Veronica remake? And Capcom heard that and took it personally. Hey, Otaku, how you doing? My Veronica is very coded right now.
Oui? Qui est-ce? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the third. Oui? Qui est-ce?
Is that French? Is it French? Because the we sounds French. But Kies, I can't I feel like I might have lost that one. I don't think that's French.
So, you're the American
Unless that's
who
who
called
is or
earlier.
something like that.
The sister of the man on the 3rd floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to
It's
meet
France.
you. Brr, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't
I
want
used to
you
know
to
French,
catch a
Unico.
cold.
Full transparency, I've never played Code Veronica, and ironically enough, I just went and did a full sweep of the full Capcom like library, and they were like, "Oh yeah, here's all the Resident Evils for like $5." So I got everything from Resident Evil 0 up until 6, including Code Veronica, Umbrella Chronicles, and something else.
I hate to say it, but
By the way, for those of you who don't know, I had already planned on doing this probably in October after Hitlist is done. I don't know if you're still around, Ascarl. My objective, I want my Hitlist run before SGDQ. I want my Hitlist run before SGDQ. I understand that that's 1 month. I want my fucking Hitlist run before SGDQ. I want it real bad.
your brother is, well, quite odd.
I want
In
it
we
real
go.
bad. Like, I'm kind of low-key aggro that it's already too late for me to get into, like, a playthrough. But I want it. Baby girl, clean your table off. Oh, I can't talk. My room look like this right now. Did I get Dark Side Chronicles? I got Resident Evil 0, 2, 3, 4. I've been had 5. 6, Resident Evil. Did I get that? I don't know what Resident Evil Resistance is, but I have it. Revelations and Revelations 2. Oh, I didn't get Is Code Veronica not on the store? I don't think Code Veronica is on the store. I'm just a big stinky liar.
It's such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here. Huh?
This woman turns into a centipede fucking demon and you're never gonna change my mind. The way she's built and the way she's being super friendly to you, nah, she's totally gonna get accidentally injected or experimented on, and she legitimately is gonna turn into a goddamn centipede demon.
Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be the maintenance man from this morning. Won't be long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
Now she's a headmaster demon, actually. I'm mentally preparing for a jump scare. God, I'm such a punk. Don't open the... Okay, I know where it is now. I'll be less scared. Why are you... I continue to be reminded why black people are not in horror games. Oh, dog.
Don't move.
Oh, she's stunning. She's stunning. That looks great. I love this shot that I've stopped it on too, because this is a side gripe I have, right? Not just the dilemma that we have of women in main roles having to be some level of like face beat or cutesy and all that stuff, but there's a certain air to her look here where she's not quite scared. She's thinking of her next steps. You can tell that she's actually been through the shit already. Because the fact that she's not looking like Grace, who's just like that poor child that was traumatized in the most recent Resident Evil game. Oh my god. She looks pissed. Like, she's not supposed to be dealing with this type of shit right now. This is her home base, it feels like. And you done pulled up in here already violating some shit. She looks like she just wants to put her fucking bag down.
Don't move, Claire Redfield.
Exactly. This is why I leaned away. I was like, y'all gonna do some shit. Not I stopped it right on the perfect shot. That was like, I was gonna comment on that. I was like, I think that's the shot they're gonna use for everything. No, she looks excellent. She looks excellent. I don't know what this anime shit. Fucking Christ on a cracker. Now we have to go visit the plumber.
Master the way of...
Can we just take a moment today to talk about how the Nintendo Direct has... The commentary I've seen about the Nintendo Direct has been very interesting. Because there are the people who are just like, fuck yeah, this ripped. And then the other half is like, this was ass, and there's no in between. And I think the disconnect is the raw number of like third party but still AAA ass titles that are just like, like, what the fuck?
The sword.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new...
I gotta find a trailer that doesn't have that man talking. I know that that's a petty ask. I'm not gonna listen to their over speaking like fucking asshole and all that shit. Is this the actual? That's an ad. God damn it.
Doesn't matter. A beast isn't far from an Oni, you know.
You do well to follow his example.
I thought you'd see the appeal, Musashi.
He's biting heads off? Damn. We're gonna run that back. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We have to run that back.
That castle on the mountain.
Buddy did the world's slowest front kick and got turned into a fucking cheese board. I'm done. I am finished. I am sick to fucking death of y'all. He was stretching his leg and became a goddamn charcuterie piece.
Musashi, I sense Genma. Prepare yourself. No ordinary Genma can move like that. I doubt this area was designed to welcome visitors. The castle's owner must be terribly cautious.
I am Sultan Toti. Miyamoto.
He has to die. He has to die. That right there, that man has to die. He has to die. I don't care about anything else going on in the story. I don't give a fuck if he winds up being an ally later on. He has to die. He has to die. His tongue is as big as her fucking head. Yeah, electric chair this man. No.
Miyamoto Musashi, the fool who seeks strength yet rejects the power of the Oni. You shame yourself, child. Witness my might! If you live by the sword, fighting is everything. So you've lost. Will you swap the sword for a trowel?
Like hell I will.
No. What then? Are you going to start taking human souls?
If human souls are what it takes.
Musashi, if that's the path he walks, I will follow. I've chosen to trust Musashi's judgment in all matters.
Ori departed. Give me every ounce of power that you have. In return.
Then get going, Onimusha.
Oh, damn. That's what? We're in June, July, August, September. Oh, that's 3 months. That's... I love how their pre-order stuff is the same across the board. Oh, God, that shot is so good. We fighting a horny Oni. You know his breath is hot. Hotter than Satan's asshole and taint. My lord. Just hot for no reason. He breathes and the entire room temperature goes up 5 degrees. Like, what are we... I knew about this. I need y'all to help me identify who the fuck I'm looking at. Yep, we've seen that animation. Oh, that's Nada?
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings.
I want to back up for a second.
Wyveria.
She cut her hair. She cut her hair.
Negated the weight of.
I'm gonna say something inappropriate in Capcom. I'm so sorry. She cut her hair and got a titty reduction. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't really care about that shit. I just noticed somebody out there. There's some asshole like a Smash JT or a fucking what's the dickhead's name? Don't tell me. If it's out of my brain, I'm gonna leave it there. But there's someone in that clan of group of like fools that legitimately looked at that and said, Capcom is going woke. They've cut off her hair and reduced her breasts. Now she looks like a little boy. If you look at this and you think this is a little boy, I need you to sign up for your next, like, okay, so there's this company called America's Best. They do eyeglasses and contacts. I need you to book with them an eye exam immediately, if not sooner. Immediately, if not sooner. Hey, Smasher. I'm being very, very facetious right now. If you look at her and you do not see a girl, unless Capcom otherwise stated, you gotta get your eyes checked. And don't worry, no woman wants to sleep with you anyway. But I thought that I made that. She cut her hair. Do we need to fundraise for their eye surgeries? If I fundraise, it's going to be to help marginalized communities. They got their own motherfucking money and problems. I'm not giving them a dime. They ain't getting shit from me. They claim they got everything figured out. One of those motherfuckers got a Kickstarter money. You better go sign up for your own shit. Sign up for your own shit. A wild line to walk. What you walk in on, Prez? Oh, Prez, was it you that said we're never going to get Code Veronica? Because Claire is looking...
Buildings and mounted the sky. I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist?
I mean, I say that all the time though, Prez. Oh, okay. Oh. Where was the block? Where was the dodge? Who's controlling this man? You suck. What in the new player? Like, what the fuck was that? What are you do? This man done pissed me off. Okay, I have a question. Is that a Rathalos? Is that a flavor of a Rathalos? Because it looks like a Rathalos. Their longbow gun. Of course, they took that like wet one ply. Like, the fuck was that, bro? You didn't even attempt to dodge. You just stood there and was like, I can take it. Oh no, looking shit. Because, yeah, it doesn't look like the Rathalos constructs. Guardian Rathalos is the current theory? Okay. Okay. That's me playing, sorry. It looks like it has a beak on it. There we go. It looks like a Rathalos. It kind of looks like a Guardian Rathalos, but the coloration... I don't know if the color is throwing me off because it's in such a bright setting, and you usually fight the Guardians in the areas that have Wilk and whatnot. So maybe it's just the color grading. Like, this is what it looks like in the outdoor setting as opposed to in the kind of cavernous areas. I think it's the setting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like it might be the setting because this looks like the Guardian Rathalos. Also, I know this motherfucker's trash because you didn't get a single flinch. You did. Y'all, we've been playing this too long for y'all to be acting like. MP. Nergigante, I get the. Bringing my goddamn child. You're right, though. Nergigante, or get the fuck out. Okay, that's an Odegaron. That's a Guardian Odegaron.
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce.
Okay, this is the one I needed. Is that Kushala? Are we looking at Kushala Daora? Ascarl, I swear to fucking God. It is Kushala. Okay, I was like, this looks like Kushala Daora. And with all the wind shit going, I was like, there's no way that this isn't Kushala Daora. Because now I have to get wind resistance and actually fucking use it. Never speak to me or my non-35-year-old son again. Hours for you. You know what? Fuck you, MP. Oh, the Kush Kush. Damn. Reblog if you're too difficult to reproduce. Oh my god. Can we please get a quote on that? Reblog if you're too difficult to reproduce is nuts. Like, what do you mean? Oh my Jesus.
Sounds like an elder dragon.
Yeah, that's Kushala. I mean, I guess that means I'll go finally do my 10-star, what's chain blade, bro? Okay, hang on. That's not Kushala, but I don't know that silhouette. Lao Shinlong? I'm not okay with this anti-dragon Girl, shut up. I already said after Juneteenth is over, I'm back on the hunts. I've committed all the time I needed for other stuff. Is that the name of it? There? I'm looking that up right now. A massive expansion, so a DLC? Yes, this is available now. I did uninstall Wilds, if only because of the fact that, like, my poor hard drive. Okay, that's the fandom one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a hit. That is a hit. Please stop asking me these questions. When did you get introduced? Oh. Whoa. Oh. Got him. Leave it to the wiki people to be like, nah, we don't need to question this. Go ahead and add it. Update that shit. A massive expansion. A Scarl, please. That's a large lad. Oh, they said remember Iceborne? Listen. For how many people always are talking about worlds and stuff too, it's not surprising that they would go back to something that makes people remember Iceborne as well. So that makes perfect sense. Oh yes. I'm only watching this trailer for one reason. I want everyone to know that. Because this was written in the text, the ancient text in 1997, and I don't know why it took anyone almost 30 years to fulfill this prophecy, but
Street Fighter 6 is already
Hi,
entering
Ingrid.
year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
she's a returning character. Is he new? Is he new? Yasmin is not? Okay, she looks similar. Oh, you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of old girl in, I want to say 5. That's a heckin' dang grappler.
Fascinating.
Why did it take y'all 30 years to do this? Why did it take y'all 30 years to do this? We attempted one time with guys and we never, ever, ever came back. Why did it take anyone 30 fucking years to do this? Homie Data, I expected Tifa to show up in fucking Tekken before I did Street Fighter. I'm keeping it a stack. Well, actually, let me take that back. I expected her in either Tekken or 2D Street Fighter, which we haven't done in like 84 fucking years. That part game pack. I am shook that they played ball. Because that right there is the big part. Square Enix said, hello, play our new game. We will be reminding you literally everywhere. I have thoughts about that. That's why I don't have that trailer up. Because I've heard through the grapevine things and stuff about the next installment. And I have thoughts. Look at my baby girl, though. Look at my baby girl. And y'all ain't got to bring nobody else over here. Don't add Cloud just to balance it. Don't nobody want him. You don't even got to ask Barrett. Even as a black person, I don't want that bum in here either. You don't have to add Red 13 for the fucking lulz. You don't have to add Kate Sith for the fucking lulz. You can leave Yuffie on the bench. You can definitely leave Eris's ass on the bench. Yes, I said Eris. When I played my original playthrough in 1997, her name said Aeris. I will always call her Eris. Leave that bitch on the motherfucking bench. All we need is Tifa. All we need is Tifa. If you need another Final Fantasy character, might I recommend the female monk class from Final Fantasy Tactics. Beyond that, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Just Tifa is fine. It's fine. God bless the ring. Because Banco let it slide for some reason. I bet you that was, listen, I can conspiracy theory with the best of them. This right here might be the moment where fucking Hideo said, nah, I'm out. He probably wanted Tifa and motherfucking Tekken. They said, we can't fucking play ball. And he's like, nah, I gotta go. You bitches are bums. I can't do this. What about Vampire Swing? I don't give a fuck about Vincent. Okay, I care about Vincent a little bit, but not for no fighting game. Vincent is who winds up in Tekken. That's what that is. What if this has Sabin, the train suplexer? I'll give that a strong maybe. The jury's out on that. The jury's out on that. As in Beretta, the gun. They named the black guy Gun. This is my shocked face. Planet Zion PT, you not trying to have Barrett? Prez, you can't bully me. You can't bully me. That's not a thing that happens. Let me see what else we got. Bring her in as a tag for her girlfriend with the steel chair. I don't want her. You can keep your steel chair meme even. Nar. Nar. I was happy they brought back Elena, if I'm being really honest. I was afraid that Elena was going to be lost to the ether, and seeing her back makes me very, very happy. Ooh, I didn't realize they had a bundle for years 1 and 2. That's dope. That's super dope. Yeah, I only wanted that trailer for one thing. Yes. Remastered Project kind of insinuates that there's going to be more of these remastered. Interesting.
Here I am. You bet I will. Learning Aurora Arts is the last chance we have to save Eternia. What's up with that light? What does she mean by Fibril?
After all, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Can I say something potentially controversial? Can I say something potentially controversial?
What's up with that light? What does she mean by Fibril?
Can we bring back the big-eyed magical girl aesthetic of anime stuff? Can we go back? Is it too far gone? Is it too late? Can we go back to this? I want this back. I want big-eyed, Sailor Moon, old school Clamp style, like Bangus anime faces with realistic bodies aesthetic on everything again.
After all, nothing ventured, nothing gained. It'll be easy breezy. Yeah!
Can we come back to this?
Speaking to Meredy. Meredy, do her best.
Let's just get this straight. I still don't completely buy your story, got it?
Are you two all set?
Get this straight. I still don't completely buy your story, got it?
Hi, yes, hello. Can someone explain to me a small brown pirate child? Immediately, if not sooner. Quickly. I need the rundown. Explain to me the small black pirate child. This is chat. Chat seeks to become Afreed? That's Ed Cowboy Bebop. MP, I'ma box you so bad.
Are you two all set? We've got a long journey
Hi,
ahead of
Freed.
us. Aye, aye, matey.
Victory will be ours! Charge!
SJ, you know the answers to this. Who's the Regal in this game? Oh, she was the original One Piece. Understood. Okay. Who's the Regal in this game? The green...
What's up with that light? What does she mean by fibro?
This one? This one? She's our punchy one? She's the one that punches? Interesting. Another woman monk enters the scene. Sensational. We have to do it like Sanjan. All of the monks that I love are girls' night, and the visitor that is allowed is Regal.
After all, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yours! Charge!
All right, let's get going. People can be stronger than they ever imagined if it's to protect those they care about. That's why I'm here.
Come on!
I love when they make the monkey character look like this happy, bubbly, cheery person. It's just like, I'm here for adventure. And then you put her out in a battlefield and she just punches the ever-living dog shit out of things. This pleases me. Oh, this says October 16th. I do like me a good art book. I probably wouldn't use the bundle. I don't like using a bundle until my second playthrough. A digital art book makes a slight but not guaranteed implication that a physical art book may exist. It doesn't yet, but there's hope. Interesting. Where would I want that? The big question. Where would I want that? I want to say Tales of Xillia I have on my PS5. I definitely keep any digital bonuses in the tuck until I'm on a second go of a game. Yeah, I don't want to use the digital stuff until like the second playthrough. Unless it's something where it's like, hey, this is a super boss and you need to be like level 99. I'm like, oh yeah, no. Go ahead and inject me with the cheats. I don't fucking care anymore because I'm not finna grind this entire time. Ugh. Get snoozed. Interesting. I know why that date feels resonant, because 10 days prior to that, I'm going to the Sonic Symphony. I got my ticket. I got a bunch of Sonic clothes I'm gonna wear too. It's gonna be great. I'm waiting for my shoes to show up. And now the last one, which is the curveball for everybody, because I am so invested in this game. I don't know how many of you know this, but I'm actually a really big Gears of War head. Okay. Yeah. Oh, MP, I fuck with Gears heavy. Real heavy. Hang on, I gotta put my child back. Learning this for the work. Oh yeah, hold on. I have something for this. One of my first major purchases when I got accepted to the Purdue University grad school program with a focus on applied computer graphics and data analytics and research was the Gears of War 3 Collector's Edition. Yeah, I have this. I have a Marcus Phoenix statue on my floor. I have like the really big suede covered steel case that has a full metal actual gear dog tag inside that has a DLC code on the back. I have a blueprint of the Hammer of Dawn as pinned by Marcus Phoenix's dad. Oh yeah, I am a Gears head. I love Gears of War. It's probably one of my favorite shooting games, right up there with Mass Effect, like I mentioned earlier tonight on GDQ. I love Gears of War. And so yeah, this was one of the ones that came with the this came with Gears of War 3. This is a 2-scale retro lancer. The little dagger comes out. It's not sharp, it's all plastic. I use it to pat my cat on the butt when he's being annoying. And the only gripe I have about this gun is that it's hard to hang up. There's not really a good location for it beyond that of a shelf. And even then, it's a little weighty, so you gotta kind of like anchor it a little bit. Now, what was that called for? Huh? Did y'all see him? So yeah, I am a yeah. I used to know the lore a lot better. I don't know it that well anymore. I just know that Marcus's partner definitely should not have died. The Gears problem is bad enough, Prez, that I have also done a full clear of Gears of War 3 on Insanity. I had to think about what the difficulty was, because on Halo it's legendary. On Gears it's Insanity. I have done a full clear on Insanity. I have also done a 4-hour gauntlet of Horde mode where we started at wave 1 and we cleared all the way to the final wave with no deaths. I do not fuck around when it comes to Gears.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Stay sharp. Don't let them surround you.
And now we're gonna get Marcus. We have to, by default.
There should be more guns in the trunk.
Here, strap these on.
Seeing Marcus small is weird. This is like disconcerting even. That's weird.
This isn't enough.
Yeah.
We should still head to the police station. We're gonna have more firepower there.
Right. Yes. It's about 2 blocks up ahead.
Okay.
Hang on. Hang on. So MP, you know what I mean, because I'm used to seeing him in like the full armor set and stuff. But the fact that they got the same running animation like they were in that armor just sent me a little bit.
Hey. Shoot, move, watch for civilians.
Yep.
Get inside now.
Those aren't the typical ones. But it's typical grunt behavior. Hang on, I'm gonna have to close the door and grab a beverage because they grabbed my baby girl. Hold on. That fan is 6'19" is real. That's my original baby girl. I'm gonna see if they actually bring out my true baby girl. Also, if you use mashers in the fucking multiplayer, I hated you. Oh, they were so busted. Oh.
You see that? There's something
missing.
like huge crab figures picking up through the street. Just the adrenaline hit. We need to keep moving. Through the
I want to see the crab fingers. Nah, he's right. The main fingers and the legs. Those are legs.
You see that? There's something big. Like huge crab figures picking up through the street. Just the adrenaline hit. We need to keep moving. Through the underpass.
Interesting.
Let's get moving.
I think putting the bullets on the UI like that will help with it.
I'm at the pan safe. I need backup. These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Any gears out there? Anyone that can hear this?
Oh, okay. Those were bosses I want to say in 2 and 3. They're kind of pain in the ass. Oh! Okay, that's new. That might be in 4 and 5 and I missed it because I haven't played 4 and 5. I only played the original trilogy because they said they were going to stop there. And they didn't and it pissed me off. The booty scoop while reloading is nice.
These are goddamn breach points.
We got a booty slide. That's how we know in the 2020s. It's because we can booty slide now.
Reloading. Cover me.
That's a recycled voice line and I appreciate it. Girl, fuck you. We have retro lancers. Get actually corroded.
That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here.
Oh, is that a Carmine? Hit it with your fucking gun!
Nice shot! Oh, where the hell did you lot come from?
MP, I know that this is supposed to be E-Day, so this is going backwards in time.
These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
Yeah, because Emergence Day is the start, quote unquote, of like a lot of the storyline for the first game. After the third game is when Marcus Phoenix falls out the picture almost entirely, because the fourth and fifth game focuses on old girl whose name I can't think of. I want to say E-Day was the actual start of all of it. If y'all don't do a headshot, you're gonna piss me off. They're gonna make me angry. Nah, kill them. That's new. Okay.
These things been coming in waves?
That's what I think, Crimson. I think this is a prequel. Because Marcus also looks relatively young in this too. Way to fuck up your reload. Brother! Brother! What is this? Is this scripted? Correct answer. I wonder if you can still plant grenades. You gonna get it this time? Brother, you're killing me not going for this yellow bar. This is how you Nasher. That's correct.
There's no end to these freaks.
Cover fire makes sense.
Pick 'em off. On your right, I got it.
Out here looking like General Ram's little cousin.
Damn it.
I said, you have a fucking... Oh, yeah, that's an issue. Oh, yeah, Marcus looks young as hell. Oh, that might actually be a general. Where are your teammates? Y'all suck. Who just bailed out Marcus? It wasn't those three yokels. Who that is? Oh, yes, Ty! Ty dies in the third game too. Ty is actually the shit. Yeah, this is a prequel. That might be Ram. Oh, there's an acid gun like that now. Oh. That was an anchor thing. But yeah, MP, that's totally a... What do you mean October 6th? Oh, Cal, that doesn't surprise me. That surprises... In a realm of not surprising things, that's one of them. So question then. Yo. Am I buying a new Gears in 2026? Am I buying a new Gears in 2026? When the last one I played was 2 console generations ago? Oh shit. So let me explain. Hang on. So when I did Gears of War 3 back in was that 2009? Remember I was a grad student. No, that's too far. Is it too? No, that's right. I got my master's in 2012. Okay, no, it was during my master's, so 2011. Is that, oh, we're about to go through all of it. So, as a gift to myself, for enduring a lot of fuckery, because I was in the middle of writing my thesis at that point, I got the Gears of War 3 Deluxe Collector's Edition. So this is my Marcus Phoenix statue. The Lancer doesn't quite sit right in his hands, but it still gets there. This is my Marcus. I still really like this statue. Who did this? Triforce? Triforce. Haha! This still says Epic Games on it. What a fucking timeline. And so I was talking about all the extra goodies I got. Here is the dog tag replicas that I got. And it literally says Gears of War on it. But then the other one says property of the Coalition of Ordered Governments. My statue's still in the box. Don't be ashamed about that. I'm just shameless. Like, if I want to put it out, it's out on my shelf and stuff. And I have a nice triple stack shelf that I bought on purpose to put out all of my favorite statues. Like, I have a Street Fighter Alpha 3 alt color cami that stayed in the box for 3 years until I bought this shelf. And until I could make a bona fide Capcomception. So here is the schematic for the Hammer of Dawn. For those of you who've never played Gears of War, this was a pivotal piece in the, I don't think they're called grunts, but this was a pivotal piece in the war that went on for, I forget how many years, because this allowed them to control orbital strikes and do hot shots on most of their mounts and other things. But yeah, this is a thing. Marcus Phoenix's dad is the one who created the Hammer of Dawn. His name is Adam Phoenix, because this is his award and the medal that he got for the creation of the Hammer of Dawn. Sorry, I'm like reading. This is a letter that Adam Phoenix wrote to Marcus before he disappeared. So, like, you got a letter of him to Marcus before he ran off to hide in wherever the fuck and keep working on Hammer of Dawn stuff. And you get to actually work with the dad in 3 as they get rid of the threat. But by the time you get to 3, you have a lot of things happening, because you get rid of the queen and you get rid of a lot of the minions, but then there's the yellow shit that I can't think of the name of. That said, here is Adam Phoenix's last will and testament. This is all shit that came in a collector's edition I thought was really fucking cool. This is stuff that comes in The Last Will. And then this is what I was talking about when I said my Sway box. So this is my case. I do not have a regular case. This is my case for the game. I don't know if my game is in here. It might be down on my shelf. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It flips open. And this was the coolest thing because this is my game, but this jewel case is designed and crafted as though it's the blueprints for the Hammer of Dawn. And you actually get to see this in the game. Oh, this is weird. There we go. So this is my game, and it's built like it's the blueprint for the Hammer of Dawn. And then, if you're attentive, you can open the top compartment and take this out. I'm trying to be cautious about it because I got these damn press-on nails on. Also, I did my first attempt at press-on nails. I learned very quickly that not all nails are created equal. So the front of it, yeah, the front of it says Dr. Adam Phoenix for service to humanity. And the back side of it says property of Coalition of Ordered Governments. But if you look at it super close, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it to show up on here. If you look in the bottom, yeah, it's not gonna do it because it's too reflective. You might see a little bit of relief in there. That's a DLC code. So for every person who got this collector's edition, they got a full metal cog that has an actual DLC code engraved in their shit. Because all of this is engraved. So there's no universe that the people are going to be like, oh yeah, someone used your code. Nah, you used your code and you don't know what your account is anymore. You don't know what your account is anymore. There's one more thing. Oh, also the Retro Lancer I showed. And then because no collector's edition is complete without a miniature art book. Oh, there's all my dates right there. So it gives like a miniature anthology of all the art over the first 3 games. Because again, this was supposed to be a trilogy and that's it. And someone at Microsoft has said, no, we can keep making money off of it. I have heard that 4 and 5 are actually pretty good. And then there's another one that's not, oh, Gears of War Tactics. Casey Explosion said Gears Tactics actually kind of fucks. So that had my interest immediately. I haven't played it yet, but Casey Explosion was the one that said, no, Gears Tactics kind of hits. And then you can look at all like the iterations of the logos. I am so glad that they skipped some of these. And Gears of War Judgment, yes. Oh, this is your reminder too that Gears of War used to be done specifically by Epic in conjunction with Microsoft. Look at Epic in 2010 and compare it to where it is today. So yeah, I'm a big Gears head. I am very interested in this. So yeah, Perez, I'll see what I want to get it on. because I can go either direction. And with it being an Xbox exclusive out the gate, I have a hard time believing that it won't be crossplay, but who knows anymore at this point. 4 and 5 are good but predictable. That tracks. Seems to be an ongoing issue in some of these cases. Oh my god, I forgot about this fucking bitch Baird. Fucking Baird. And there's Cole. And yeah, someone mentioned it earlier in chat. I didn't want to let that slide. The death of Ty was fucking brutal. It was brutal. For those of you who don't know, Ty is very much the stalwart person of the entire team, and he's very spiritual, very much got like the tribal tattooing and whatnot. That was kind of like their indicator of an indigenous individual. And the whole thing with Ty across all the teams was that no one can break him. He is the one that, like, he is steadfast, his mind is clear, he never ever ever caves into any type of like bargains, bribes, any of that stuff. And he is just someone that cannot be moved. And then he got caught by the grunts and shit. I keep calling them grunts. I know they're not grunts, but I can't think of what they are. He gets caught and they don't rescue him for a hot minute. And when you grab Ty and you rescue him, you hand him a lancer thinking, hey, we got you out. This is great. This is perfect. Here you go. Let's get to work. And Ty looks at them and he takes the lancer and he commits suicide. And that was very specific because it wanted to highlight how fucking absolutely disturbing the torturing and experimentation was by the grunts. It was so bad, he said, pass. It's a rough fucking scene too. Like it's very well orchestrated, it's very well done, and it is the epitome of, oh fuck, I never saw that coming. I remember too, that was a campaign that they had for Gears of War 3. They had this really cool community campaign that was about save or kill Carmine. And I remember going out to bat and being like, please let Carmine live. And people were like, no, but he always dies. And I'm like, exactly. Let the last Carmine brother live. And the community won out. Carmine got to live through Gears of War 3. And the devs left it in the hands of the community. And was just like, we can't decide. So y'all are going to. And I mean the internet wars. The internet wars were serious. People were like, no, he can die. And everyone was like, why would you want to kill the final brother? Oh my fucking god. Saving him won out. So yeah, that's everyone's free Easter egg. I'm a very, very big Gears of War head. I might go back and play 4 and 5. I know at one point it was free on Game Pass, so I don't know if I ever actually picked it up. But yeah, I do be enjoying me some Gears of War. I do enjoy me some Gears of War. I am. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Bear. They don't do collector's editions like they used to anymore. Because I'm looking at this one. The display box fucks. The collectible statue, it isn't quite clear what it is. I don't care about getting more cog tags. The steelbook case, meh. I know you could do better, so I have better sitting on my desk right now. A steelbook doesn't appeal to me once I've had something nicer. There's an art print. The photo I am interested in though. And to give you like a hint as well about how this is just a wild card that came out of nowhere, that blog that I just had up on the screen says it's 2 days old. The blog before that is 3 years old. Nat 1 and 3 ain't the last one. This was interesting. This was interesting. I got the reveals that I wanted. I am quite pleased with the horizon of gaming that we have. Which means I have to get my Bloodborne hit list now, because if I don't get my hit list, I can't play those things. I want my hit list run. Did I see the new Cuphead? Yes. I saw that there's another Cuphead coming, and that was just pretty much like, here's your image saying, hey, it's coming. And then I saw the Mighty Cuphead Adventure, which looks like the pixelated version of regular Cuphead, which, yeah. Yeah. I'd like that, please. Okay. God. Gaming is so damn neat. Gaming is just so damn neat. Oh, there's so much good content coming. Oh, God. Anywho, I'm gonna head out. It's 11:40 at night. It's 11:40 at night. I wound up yapping about trailers and shit for what, an hour and a half? Content's kind of cooking out there, friends. Content's kind of cooking. Let's see who's on at this late ass hour. Oh, Ryan's done with GDQ. And now is out doing new controller stuff. Oh, Gala is on too. Oh, Cider Taco must have beat Bloodborne DLC. Love that for her. Because she's now on Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, which, a reminder, is a great game. It's a great game. You should play it. You should play it. PS2. Thumbs up. Thumbs way the fuck up. Who did it? Who the fuck did it? I was waiting to see who's gonna put the fucking DS2 command. I'm gonna switch to play some games in the future. I want to play 3 Final Fantasy 7 R games, Pocopia, Tales of, and much more. Play it or else. Hold on. I got you. You got the bat, Yumiko? Hang on. I got you. Play it or else. Get punched. What the hell's wrong with you? Punched up. I think we go to Ryan. I think we go say hi to Ryan. Ooh. Yeah, I've already showered, which is great. So that means it's just gonna be time to do a little bit of worky poo. Oh, Ryan must have just finished not long ago because he's only been live for 30 minutes. I love that for him. We're gonna rate him. We're gonna rate Ryan. Ryan Ford, aka Ryan Lexus, aka Ryan Bugatti. Ryan Altima. I don't know if y'all knew this, but Ryan Altima is actually related to Dochi. So, I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're definitely going to be doing some Bloodborne hit lists, and Thursday as well. There's not going to be a whole lot to yak about, because we yacked a ton tonight. So, yeah. We're going to go over yonder, hang out with Ryan, and I will see y'all tomorrow to return to Bloodborne Costco. I have to figure out some deals for you. I don't know what the deals are yet, but there's some in there. Alrighty, ta-ta for now.